Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and happy Sunday to you guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I remain Wanya Metro Konano. My phone number remains +234 70 305 70506. That remains my phone number. So if you're joining me, please make sure you share this video. If you're joining me, please make sure you share this video. I woke on yesterday. See, my voice is still a bit cracked. I woke on yesterday. We're talking about being careful of spiritual leaders. Being careful. Following them with your number 6. Iju chegi wene soha. Do not put lime inside this water. Being careful. If you're going to follow them, you use your sense. You use your number 6 and follow them. Because a whole lot is going on. A whole lot. A whole lot. People have been victimized. People have caught sick. Different things are happening. People have entered different troubles, different problems, just by supporting something or joining something or entering places or entering something they do not have any in-depth knowledge about. Many of you move. Then I'll ask you a question. What is agwo? You don't know what agwo is. I'm not saying agwo is bad though, but at least I understand that if you want to do anything in this life, you should try to understand what you're going to do. Many of us that are watching this video, many of us that are watching this video, we have we have DSTV in our house, we have GoTV in our house. And I'm sure that before you installed it, you understood what it is. You understood the package. You understood the functions. You understood the FAGME. You understood how it works before you installed it in your house. So why will you go for agwo installation? Why will you go for chi installation? Why will you go for wu installation? Why will you go for ungu installation without understanding what it is? What is it? I am Ali Fobo. You don't know what it is, and then you're going to install what you don't know. And because you don't know what it is, I can give you anything I want to give you. I can give you about anything and tell you this is it. Because you don't know what it is. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know the function. You don't know you're going to do awo, you're going to do chi, you're going to do ogu, you're going to do ungu, you're going to do different things. You're going to do something and you don't know what it is. You have DSTV in your house. You have GoTV in your house. And before you brought it to your house, before you installed it, you know the package you want to subscribe to. You know the package. You know exactly what you want to do. You know whether you want to do 1.5 package or 3,000 package or 2.5 package or 5,000 or 10,000. You know the package you want to subscribe to. You know what you want to do. Welcome you all. Please help me and share this video. You know the package you want to install in your house. You know the DSTV package you like. You know the GoTV package you like, and you pay for it. Greetings, Okoji na Yenwa. You know the package. You know what you want, and you call Ndineme installation. You call them, and they come to your house and they install it. Greetings, Bolton Jonah. Please help me and share this video. Please, if you're joining, please help me and share. Please help me and share. You bought the Go TV or the DSTV and paid for the package. You subscribed. You know your IUC number. You know all these numbers and you subscribe because you know what you're looking for. And then you get up. You want to install Agu. You want to install Chi. You want to install Ogugu. Greetings, Odogu Paul. You want to install Ogugu. You want to install this one. You want to install that one. And when I call you and you come and I ask you, what is Agu? You have installed Agu. What is Agu? And you don't know what it is. You don't know what, you cannot answer the question. You don't know what Agu is, but you installed it. How does that work? Okay, what is Chi? You don't know what Chi is, but you said you installed Chi. What is Akwali Omomo? You cannot explain it, but you installed it. How do you install what you do not know? If you don't know what you're going to install, I can give you anything and give it that name, and you will take it home. Whatever it is, I will give it to you, and you will take it. You will not reject it because you don't know anything. So whatever it is, if I tell you this is oil, you don't know what oil is. I tell you this is oil, you will take it from me that it is oil because you don't know what an oil is. Because you have no knowledge of what you're looking for. You have no knowledge of what you're going for. In this life, in spirituality and in life in general, knowledge is power. If knowledge is the true power. If you grab power without knowledge, someone with knowledge will take it away from you. Because you will just have the power, you don't even know the application. You do not know how to use it. Someone with the right knowledge is going to take it away from you, and you will be shocked, you will be surprised. That is how people get into trouble. Because you're not seeking for knowledge. You come for Alpha and they're telling you about Chi, you're asking questions, and you, instead of you to ask questions, it was Alpha, you go for divination, you go for consultation, and the person, the priest or priestess, consults and tells you this is this and this is that. Instead of you to ask questions, you will not ask questions. The next thing you rush to do is, how much are we going to use to do it? When I finished consultation with you and asking me how much, I don't take you serious. How much are you going to use to do what? How much will you use to do what exactly? You don't know what you're going to do. We're already asking how much. Because you believe it is magic. That is how you get into trouble. You rush into trouble without knowing it. Why is it that once you hear something, the only thing in your head is how much? This is not bag you are buying. This is not plate you are buying. This is not food you are buying. It's not car. Even car self, before you buy your car, for those that have cars, you want to know the mileage. You want to know how the car moves. You want to know how it works. You want to know if it has any problem you need to fix. From there they go second hand. From there they go tear rubber. You want to know the model. You want to know the special features. Why you should leave the old model for the new model. You want to know what is new. What is the spec? Why should I take this? So why is it that when it comes to your spiritual growth, you are interested in how much will it cost? Let us go and do this without trying to have a connection on your own, without trying to have a personal connection. I see people come to me, I did that. I wanted to do Orumiri for me. Sorry, I'm not doing Orumiri for you. I don't know the Afa you did. And I don't know your spiritual background. I don't know your orientation. I do not jump into spiritual work. I don't do that. Now, so you go jump in. You jump into what I jump into what I don't know. Do you know that when a spiritual, let me tell you, a spiritual is charging you money for work. They are doing do you know what they are going to pass through when they are done with the work? Do you know how they are going to take care of themselves? 50% of the people that come to my place and I tell them, take your money and go, the spirit have said I should not put hand inside this matter. If I put hand inside this matter, I'll collect share. share of the problem, and it can transfer to family members. 50% of the time, the people I do not collect money from is people that are serving their karma, people that are serving their punishments. And I'll tell them, please take your alpha money and go. If they transfer it, please give me your account number. I want to transfer this money back to you. And I transfer it back. I do not want a share on Ifi Buejehedi. 50% of the time, it is people that have gone to different places, make pacts with funny spirits, and then they are looking for how to run away from the pacts they made. I tell you, carry your wahala, carry it and go. I'm not interested. I don't tell them, just take it and just take your money and go. Then the other 50% of the time, these are people that the spirits are like, okay, this is not someone we want you collecting money from. He or she is one of us. Return the money to them. And these are rare occasions. And it's mostly with the sick ones. So most of the time, I'm giving you back your money because I do not want a share in what you have. I do not want a share of what, because my life is still very important to me. We have to be very, very careful. But a spiritualist that does not know, these people that think that ezenwanyi priesthood is business, they jump in. All of them, I will do it. All the work, they can do anything, all the work. They will jump right into it. And when they are done with it, you see them, the next thing they will die. I say, how does Imo State people say it? Aju eri nebute ari anwụ. Okay? Aju eri nebute ari anwụ. Okotu ndị Imo State ko ndị Abia State si ekwu ya. Now I'll interpret it for you. When you don't ask questions before eating something, it brings about dying without getting sick at all. Aju eri nebute ari anwụ. I don't know if I'm getting it correct. You jump in. You know you're not seeing anything. You know you're not hearing anything. But you're out to do spiritual jobs that are older than you. You think this is a business. The real people, when they call, they no one answer the call. Most people that have answered their call, you ask them their experience before they even agreed. Before they even agreed to do anything at all. They don't show them shaggy banza. When I tell people I came out from the bank, they think it's a joke. Who resigns from a banking job just to sit down now? Ask yourself that question. We need to be very careful the places we go to. Some of us we go to different dibias. You go to a dibia and they tell you they have to sleep with you before they can do work for you, and you agree. You go to a dibia, they're telling you they have to sleep with you before they can do work for you, and you agree. Sometimes it's as slim as they have to sleep with you before the work will work for you, and you agree. Is it not the same thing your pastors do? The Holy Spirit said. The Spirit said, I have to sleep with you. I have to, sometimes even they want to transfer knowledge to you. Knowledge is not sexually transmitted. Know this and know peace. I want to do this with you. Can knowledge be sexually transmitted? There are certain knowledge, yes, that can be, but it's not with these people you go to. It's not for low level. It's not for someone that is just trying to learn something. Someone that is looking for help, and you decide you want to transfer knowledge through sex. It is two people that are aware of it. Because when you're having sex with someone, you're sharing spirits. Condom cannot stop it. Have you asked yourself why couples, when they stay for a long time, you see them resembling each other? They start looking alike. Synergy. They start looking alike over time. Have you asked yourself why does that happen? Sometimes you even see their children and you're like, this child, this one looks like the father. The father will tell you, wait, you not see. When you see the mother, you know that my child looks like my wife. And then when you see the mother, you say, then you realize. And sometimes maybe it's the wife. You're telling the wife, hey, this baby looks like you. Say, no, you've not seen the. When you see the father, you know that this baby does not look like me. Because they know themselves and they can see the differences. When you're sleeping with somebody for long, you start synergizing. As you're synergizing, even there are physical changes. You start behaving like them. So imagine when it is negative spirits you're sharing. Imagine when you're collecting the negative ones. Imagine what you're doing to yourself. You go to one dirty thing you know nothing about, with dirty low-level spirits, and they're telling you they have to sleep with you, and you lose your guard. So many people are victims in the quest for knowledge, in the quest for spiritual growth, in the quest for physical, spiritual development. You go to places and they tell you they have to sleep with you before the work will go through. How does someone tell you that and you believe it? Sometimes I feel like I should just remove everybody's head and put my own. Because you cannot tell me that and I will take it. If you want to sleep with your pastor or your dibia or your spiritualist, you want to sleep with them. Sleep with them because you're sexually attracted to them. Because you want to. Not because they told you that the spirit said. I remember then in church, about 2 or 3 pastors. Hey, God said you are my wife. God said you are my wife. I saw a vision. I said, okay, don't worry. I'll wait for God to tell me. When God tell me, we can marry. God said you are my wife. And sometimes they groom you without you knowing it. Pastor Lemmy Jonathan. He's on Facebook. They call him the scribe. He'll be doing that. He's helping. He'll be doing that. He's helping young teenagers. He's not helping them. He's taking advantage of many of them, but they will not come out to tell you. In my quest for someone I will talk to because of the place I grew up, I was following my friends, the twins, to his programs. One secondary school in Enugu will know this man. They're always selling his magazine, Diamond Magazine. Baba Pastor invited me for lunch. I followed him. Innocent me. I went to, he even invited me for the lunch, did not hold again. He said it was at church by the time I was done with school. So from school, I went straight to the church at Abani Road. We redeemed almost opposite Royal Palace Hotel. I went to the church and I was sitting down. My dad here, they call him now. Then I was mostly wearing skirts during all those my first year, second year. Abba told me to stretch my leg. I said, why? He said, oh, I know you are going to ask me. I know you are going to ask me why. But just ask me when you're home. I'm very inquisitive. I said, okay, we are outside. Let me stretch my leg. I just stretched my leg. He said, oh, you have hairs on your leg. Men like it. I said, okay. We were talking, he was preaching the gospel. We are still in church environment. So maybe he was preaching the gospel because he felt that's what to do in such environments. And then I went home. The first thing I asked him was, why did you ask me to stretch my leg? He said, yes, that he noticed I have hairs. And he wanted to be looking at it. Oh, they are so lovely. I love the hairs on your legs. It can make any man to do anything. Do you have it in your tummy? I said, yes, I have hairs in my tummy. Can I see it? Can you snap it and show me? This is happening on WhatsApp. I said, no, I cannot snap it and show you. He said, no, just show me. It's harmless. I said, sir, I see you as a father, so I don't know why you will be asking me to show you the hairs in my tummy. I just want to, it's attractive. Why don't you want to show me? Sir, is it not you that taught us that we are precious, that every precious thing is hidden? So why do you want me to? Oh, no, I know you listen to me. I'm so proud of you. You now change topic. But you were passionately begging me to see the hairs in my tummy. Even later asked me if I told my friends what happened. I said, no, I did not tell them. But I told them. It's even surprising that they still go there. You see, religion and people that follow things religiously. Religion is the opium of the masses. Religion. And they still go there to listen to him. Listen to a deceiver. Even some of them will be on Facebook. They'll be praising their wife. Inbox, they are bulldozers. Why? Let us use our head. Use your head before then go use them for you. Some of them, when they have sex with you, they tap into your energy and they use it to work. You don't know how to use it, they will help you use it. You see yourself in that one, you're diminishing. You're sleeping with this person, they are looking so fresh, and you're diminishing. God said you are my wife. Allow God to talk to me too. Not be only you, Sabi, hear from God. Allow God to talk to me. When God tells me that you are my husband, I will follow you. God says you are my husband. Allow God to speak to Kerafia. Speak to him too. Personally, I'm not interested in what two adults decide to do with their private parts. But when you make it about authority, when you make it about religion, that God said, the Spirit said, that is evil. It's equivalent to rape. Because you're doing this from a place of power. You know they are vulnerable to you. You know they are gullible to you. And you take advantage. You take advantage of their innocence. You take advantage of their trust. And you tell them that the Spirit said this. You tell them that God said this. You're a rapist. Or a fable. You're a spiritualist and you sleep with women and you sleep with men, and what you tell them, you start with God said or the Spirit said. You're a rapist. Because you needed the God factor or the Spirit factor to have carnal knowledge of that person. Not that God sent. Because you believe, once you tell them the Spirit said, they do not want to doubt the Spirit. How about Nne, I like Nge? Nne, I love you. I like you. I actually want us to. If they're on the same page with you. Onna, I like you. I actually want us to. If they're on the same page with you, they will go with you. But you choose to use the God factor. Please help me and share this video. To deceive those you can be able to deceive. You needed to use the God factor. You're a rapist. Because ordinarily, that is why people drag them. What's that man's name? Is it Biodu Fato Yimbo? Tino Yimbo? Because the women he was sleeping with, he was doing it from a place of power. There is something about doing things to people from a place of power. Especially relationships. You're telling them, the Spirit said this, the Spirit said that. And these women and men become so vulnerable to them. They let themselves loose. He's a spiritual daddy. He's a spiritual mother. He can never go wrong. Please, check yourself when you start worshiping God of men. Check yourself. When you start worshiping God of men and the God of women. Check yourself. When you start worshiping, when admiration turns to worship, it can be very dangerous. When admiration turns to worship, it can be very dangerous. You can be deceived without you knowing it. You have to be very careful. You need to open your eyes. A whole lot of evil is happening. You see one native doctor, he married more than 50 women. You think all of them na clear eye then take stay there. You think say na clear eye, eri indomie, hari oboro, hari everything. They don't chop them, they don't know they're empty. They are empty. They are not there in their right senses. You see, some of the women they are marrying are women that they treated of maybe madness or wanting. And when they finish, they will not tell them that God said. God said. Oborosa. Osaotu. Osamo. We need to be very careful. Don't let people deceive you. Sometimes they even divert your blessings. Maybe you have 2 problems when you went to meet them. By the time you are done with them, your problem is now 50. That's multiplied by 25. And you're not asking yourself questions. By the time you're done with them, that's multiplied by 25. Sometimes they are not the one doing the work for you. You're doing it by yourself. Sometimes people think, sometimes the people you think are actually working for you, you're actually you're the one working for them without knowing it. You know, we are human beings. And we tend to look for things that we want to believe in. We want to believe in things that we do not know. There is something about the mind. There is something about the mind. I watched a video recently. In the video, I saw a goat. The goat, when they put a wrapper over the face of the goat, it will just lie down quietly, it will not move. Once they remove it, it will run. So in the goat's brain, it's already night, everywhere is dark, so it will just lie down. But once you remove it, it will realize, oh, it's even daytime. It can, because the only time you see a ghost lying down that quiet is at night. Sometimes you're the one holding yourself back. When you bring a bunny or a cow and you put a rope on its neck, even maybe tying it to this bottle of water, maybe from when it is young, when it is grown, it will still not leave, because its mind has been conditioned that it is tied down there. It doesn't know that it can move, dragging this thing along. That is how it is. Mind game. Sometimes you are the one solving your problem. Most of especially those fake ones, they know. That is why I said knowledge is power. They know that you're solving your problem by yourself. They only give you a platform to believe, to have more faith in yourself. But they will not let you realize that you're powerful on your own. You can actually do this on your own. You're capable of this. Some of them will not even tell you you're greater than them. They will not. Instead, what they will do, oh, sister, you're so gifted in singing. During ministration, they will take your hands and place on women looking for the fruit of the womb, but they will be fine. The woman will get pregnant tomorrow. They will come back. The testimony, the glory, everything will go back to him. Who did the job? You, sister, that is with microphone, that is singing. With your clear conscience. So they used your energy for your very before. The spirits with you did it. They themselves, they don't have anything. And they are looking for different people. People that are gifted. Please, if you're joining me, share this video. Please help me share this video. Please help me click on the share button. They are looking for people that are gifted just to use them. There are some spiritualists on this space. What they do is to pick up people that are gifted. They turn them into servants. They make them to serve them. That's why I call them God of men. They turn themselves into gods. They don't want you to breathe. They want you to take permission from them before you can breathe. They want to control every aspect of your life. They want to control your thought pattern. They want to control everything. They want to control your family. You will be discussing with your wife. Ah, can you draw mommy? Let us ask mommy. You'll be discussing with your husband. Oh, let us ask daddy. Your brain stops functioning. You stop being able to reason. Because there is a God of man. There is a God of men that you're listening to. There is a God of men that you prefer, that you now, everything they say is true. That is why people will always defend their pastors. People will defend their ezenwanyis without reasoning. Oh, as long as it is this person, it is correct. As long as it is this person, it is not wrong. As long as it is this person, I will just do it. It is this person that asked me to do it. I actually like it when people ask intelligent questions. It makes me understand that I'm not in control. I like it when people ask questions to tell you, yes, this person, their head is still there. Their spirit is there. They are able to reason. Oh, this person have not turned to AI. For some people, it's just a click away. A click away. That is why somebody will go to a native doctor. You go to a dibia, you go to your spiritualist, you go to pastor, you go to this one, and they tell you to kill a newborn baby. You will go and kill. You will go and kidnap. And when you're caught, you start saying you're sorry. It is the devil. It is not the devil. It is you. You are the devil. You're the stupid person that doesn't have sense. Because they said you should do, you go and do. Otherwise, I don't understand the rationale behind going to do things that ordinarily you wouldn't do. Things that ordinarily by yourself you would not want to do it. Things that ordinarily you wouldn't do. And somebody is making you do it. And you're doing it because you are afraid. Some of you, they threaten you that when you leave them, when you stop coming to them, you're going to have problems. It is a lie. You are not tied to them. Yes, your chi might want to, through them, help you solve some problem. But when they decide to act like they are a god in your life, like they are your chi will remove them out of the way and bring another person. So watch out. You can't leave that spiritualist. You can't leave him or her because you are afraid that when you leave, they are going to attack you spiritually. I've witnessed it. A spiritualist attacking people's children, attacking their household. This one I was trying to save from this girl in Ghana. That said she has spiritual husband, she has these children. Their name keeps changing in every video she does. One mentally deranged idiot that calls herself an ezenwanyi. Is it all my Miri or what that she calls herself? Or is it Mirioma? Mirioma? I told her leave this person, but she's so scared. And then also, she's going to please put the post. I'm not putting any post down. I did not call your name. I've passed the information I want to pass. You want to continue being a slave to her, you continue being that slave to her. telling you that she has money. Now look at what she did. Telling her that she has money. That they sent her about is it $500 million or what at the altar? That's the queen mother have dropped the money in her altar. That she needs to send money so they can be able to collect the money from her altar. And she believes such nonsense. Telling you to send money so that she can bring out the money in her own altar. They have to collect money from there and give you the remaining one when she's done. Since they are sending money to her altar, she should also collect the money from her altar. Why are you listening to nonsense? Spirits do not send down money above to you from above to your altar. It is what you do. Through what you do. That is how spirits bless you. That is how they make ways. They help you attract what you want. It is not when you will be sleeping, you wake up, there will be one Ghana must go. It is Nollywood causing problem, making us to stop reasoning. It is Nollywood that is messing with your brain. Too much Nollywood. That is why they will tell you, one that was using my picture to scam people. That is why if I'm making my video, I'll call out my number in between my videos and in the beginning. I'll call it out again. My number is +234 70 305 70506. What she does is take my videos, take my picture, she will post it on her wall. And she will tell people, if you want to have 1 Ghana must go of money, you bring 1 goat. 2 Ghana must go of money, you bring 1 ram. If you want 4 Ghana must go of money, you bring 4 cow. And people were paying her. I was like, are you people mad? People are very stupid. Because she's doing it and thriving in it. Because you want to be gullible. Someone came to my WhatsApp yesterday, was like, hey, Emma, I need money. I'm not sharing money. You need money. You don't have a job and you need money. I need money. There are rituals you can do if you're really searching for a job. And it will help you gain favor when you walk into a place that you're supposed to get one. Maybe without such rituals, if you get in there, maybe you have negative energy that won't look at you. With such rituals, you can be able to remove that negative energy. And when you get there, your employers will look at you and find favor in your eyes. And they employ you. But maybe without such rituals and without you going, you can do such rituals and stay in your house. Nobody will come to your house and tell you I have a job for you. No, it doesn't work that way. Nobody will do that. Everything is practical. Everything is practical. You don't tell someone. You don't, they will sleep in their house and then money will magically appear somewhere. It's a lie. But you can clear paths for someone. Some people open their shops and they are everything they are selling. They are just working with only house flies coming to the shop. But there are natural herbs, things prepared you can use to clean your shop, and people will see your shop and come in. Oh, through the real and but someone telling you that you're going to lie down in your house, in the comfort of your home, and then money is going to appear mysteriously in your room. It is a lie. Do not believe such people. They are liars. They are charlatans. It is a very big lie. Igbos will say, Aka jaja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ. Aka jaja na-ebute ọnụ. Na person wey chop, work they chop. It is when you go to the farm, because then it was about farming. So that is how you get your hands dirty. And then you can be able to eat. Without you working, you cannot be able to eat. Oyeruo orie. If you work, you chop. If you no work, hunger go kill you. Stop believing nonsense. Stop listening to nonsense. That is why even when I post my progressive rituals, which I'll be posting more. Please help me share this video and follow this page. Which I'll be posting more. I tell you, see, if you don't want to work, please don't do it. It will not work for you. I don't post mediocre rituals. If you know you're not going to work, do not terafia. Do not do the rituals. There is no need. It is not magic. Faith without work, share your Bible talk, and faith without work is useless. They have to work together. You have to put in work. You have to put in effort. Even you as a pregnant woman, if you don't push your baby, it's not going to come out. Even when you refuse to push it, if they don't cut your tummy, get to work on your tummy, that baby will not come out. So either push through your vagina or they tear your stomach to bring out the baby. That is the two ways that the work is applied. And the baby comes out. If you do not sleep with your wife, if you do not fuck your husband, you will still not have a baby. No matter how much you pray, you won't see baby. Until a man and a woman meet, that's when baby will happen. If you don't want to meet a man, sperm must be introduced. If you don't want to meet a woman, they can take your sperm and put into a tube. The work must be there before you will see that baby. The work must be there. So who is telling you that you just need to sleep in your house, do this, money will be coming to you, and you're relaxed and you're listening to such a person? Be very careful. Oh, you're gonna be very careful. We easily get deceived. We want to go to where Ebon. There's this guy in Enugu then. What do they call him? Major One. Obelenwa Jesus. Or your committer. He will be vibrating at the altar. It was my friends that took me there. I'm not someone that goes to places because I'm this person. I'm very rational. I like to reason. I like to ask questions. The only reason I went there was when they told me that our WAEC that we wrote, because we wrote WAEC together, and they seized their papers, that he told them that they are going to release the papers before how many days, and they released the papers. I said, I want to go there. And when I got there, people were plenty. I was supposed to go, I was doing IT at 7-Up Bottling Company. People were plenty. My number was 89. Something I arrived there before 6 a.m. in the morning. When I left there, it was past 8 p.m. You can imagine people that had 100 and the time they will go back to their houses. I was there. Baba saw me. He now told me, my mother-in-law, that woman is evil. She tied my womb. I was, wow. I said, sir, I'm not married. I don't have a mother-in-law. So imagine if I had a mother-in-law. Just imagine. Play the scenario. Imagine if I had a mother-in-law and I'm looking for the fruit of the womb. And this man will just put enmity between me and the mother-in-law. When I said I don't have a mother-in-law, he now say your mother. I said, sir, in the first place, I'm not married. He now said, there is death in your family. I said, there is death in every family. I got up, I left. It was a total waste of time. One of the most useless days in my life. Only to listen to nonsense from a deranged idiot that is taking advantage of people. Do you know different things there is just to be seeing nonsense? Maybe you don't expire for the day. They eat things like vultures, eat pythons, sacred animals they shouldn't be eating. With different mixture of concussions, just to be seeing nonsense. They will tell you the color of your pants. When you get to your house, there is a door. You open the door. Everywhere we all have doors in it. There's a door. You open it before you enter your room. Of course, you open it before you enter your room. I can see you now. You are naked. You get naked before you bath. No. They wear clothes to bath. You don't use your head. Somebody that knows how to use it will use it for you. The Igbos will say, greetings, blessed they be, Nadim Abasi. The Igbos will say, Uyana walafa, ona abafu uche. If you're talking with a spiritualist, employ your senses. Use your senses. Take the message, whether they are true or not. Also, still use your senses to check, calculate what they're saying. Does it apply in my life? Because sometimes something that is not even happening in your life, you will use yourself hand to apply it by agreeing. If you agree, your chi will agree. the messengers you have in your head are going to get to work and make sure that that message is a reality. Sometimes some messages can be true, but you can actually dispel it by yourself. By employing your spirits, not that the person is lying, but to dispel it, to start rejecting it. You do not want this situation. In so doing, you might be able to just heal yourself from it. Also understand the power of your mind. Greetings, Didi Chrisman. Thank you. Also try to apply the power of your mind. Please help me and share this video. This will be the last I will talk on this, then I'll start doing other teachings. We need to start. Don't let evil things thrive when we patronize it. Evil things thrive when we patronize it. That is why when I see a man saying a woman is a shawo, she's this, she's that. Are you not a customer? Sure, if I open business, you did not come to buy from me for days, and I do not see profit, will I go there again? Will I continue? No, I will not continue. The business is not going fine. It's when business is going fine. If I'm finishing this one, I'm bringing in another container. If I don't sell off the one where I get, I know will come out next time. So what's the difference? Moya Ashawo, my Ashawo customer, all of them are the same people and are the same thing. You call her Ashawo. She slept with different men. She slept with 20 men. Okay, I agree. She slept with 20 men. You are the 21st man. As you have slept with her, you've collected both her spirit and the spirit of the 20 men she slept with, and all of them damned together in your body. Welcome, Didi Chrisman. Both the 50 men or 20 men she slept with, together with the one she carried, you're carrying all of them because you're sharing energy. Energy is everything. It's a currency for those who knows how to use it. So what's the difference? Are you not the same? You're one and the same. So drop your self-righteousness one side. When I say certain things, because people don't understand where I'm coming from. Because as you're talking to me, I'm already in 10. Even me, sometimes, the way I shoot from 0 to 100, I do not know. As I play, that's why I take the verse. I play too much. I also vex too much. Very much. But not unnecessarily. We need to start reasoning. Don't let any spiritualist or any charlatan use your head to play Ludo. Don't. Be practical in your approach. Be real. Real life is different from virtual reality. Before you walk with anyone, before you walk into the inbox of any spiritualist, greetings, said Jotundule. Before you walk into the inbox of any spiritualist, any pastor, any ezenwoke, any ezenwanyi, any dibia, before you walk into their inbox, make sure that your spirit aligns with them. If your spirit does not align with them, please do not go to their inbox. That means more actually your spirit does not even want it in the first place. But some of you, your spirit does not accept. You will go to their inbox. You even go to their place and you are like this. What are you doing there? Can you feel about me? If you do not drink it in water, you will use your leg, macam. Something must go back with you. Have you asked yourself, why is it that our ancestors, when they had puchabata, they want to wash their hands? Because they know they met different people. Because wherever you go, you attract something from there. There are places you will find yourself, maybe unknowingly. Let me just say unknowingly. Let me make excuses for us. When you come back, before you touch your children, have a good bath. Be intentional about the bath. Let it not just be soap and sponge bath. Be intentional. You can add salt. You speak. Whatever it is, any negative spirit, I'm taking it out of my body. Be intentional about arena. You didn't mean a whoop here. or you go to places, you bring in strange spirits into your homes, and it will be wreaking havoc in your home. You see a once peaceful home turning up and down because one. Some ezenwanyi, you will carry your boyfriend to go there to go and check. Your fiancé, you want to go and check whether this person is your husband. They will tell you it's not your husband. They will follow from the back and start telling the guy that it is them. The spirit said that they should marry them. Before you know it, they will give you invitation card for their wedding. And you will now start disturbing us on Facebook that that's not your boyfriend, that's not your... Is he handbag? Is he purse? Now you go. Mind where you go to. Some of you will carry women you want to marry to ezenwoke, they will tell you no, it is not. Hey, see that with this person. When you turn around, they tell them that the gods said they are their wife. The gods say before you know it, Aguya, she will become the wife. And you start telling us it's not your girlfriend or it's not your fiancé. Now you find them, go. Do not go to places that... And such people are shameless. Don't do anything with people that have nothing to lose. You see, people that have nothing to lose, do not do anything with them. Some of you, now your spiritual father be the father of all your children. Una pastor for church, una daddy, una ezenwoke. Now him be the papa of all your children. Every day your wife is in the church. Now him be the papa. Some of you, your husband is the father of Mommy G.O.'s children. Your husband, you see Mommy G.O., those in 4 children. Now your husband being papa. Mommy. And I'm a man, mommy, I go far, and daddy, I go far. Oh, is it daddy in the Lord? Oh, is it daddy in Hada? Ako Nuche. That is what more gave us. That is what the spirits gave us. Do not also forget that we are spirits having a human experience. You have your own powers inherent in you. You have your own powers embedded in you. Don't let any spiritualist cajole you into doing something you do not want to do. They want to engage you in a ritual. You check this ritual. Am I comfortable? Am I comfortable bathing with blood? Am I comfortable? Am I comfortable drinking blood? Am I comfortable? Ask yourself that question. Am I comfortable doing this? If you're not comfortable, why should you engage in it? Why? Am I comfortable? Make it 30, make it different things. You won't even know. Mesmerize your head, you become confused. They start prying into every aspect of your life. They want to know everything you're doing. They want to know who you're talking to. They want to know where you're going to. They want to know how much is in your account. Why? As your wife or as your husband. Why? 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 We need to be very careful. We need to be very observant. We need to be very intelligent. We need to apply sense and reasoning to every aspect of our life. That way we won't fall victim to things we do not know. We need to be careful about spirits. This person should rest. We need to be very careful about spirits we bring into our home without knowing it. We bring in spirits into our homes without knowing it. You bring in spirits that makes your children cry. Your child is always crying at night since you brought in one thing into your house. Don't you know that children see spirits? You went to do one thing, and since you came back, your child is always crying at night. Your wife is getting into accidents. Your husband is getting into accidents. Your children are always crying. They're always getting injured. They're always falling sick because of something you brought into your home. Because of something you went to do. Your children are getting the repercussions of your action. And you don't ask yourself why. Please help me and share this video. You don't ask yourself why it is happening. Children, they see spirits. They see things. Because they are still closer to nature. They see all these things. But no. You want to belong. You want to do okite. Okite that you even do, will not see your name on the Forbes list. We will not even hear your name. Of what use is such ite? You do okite. You do different things. You do this one, you do that one. You don't know what it entails. You don't know what it takes from you. They tell you it is taking this one, it is taking this one. When you don't give it to it, over time, like I said yesterday, some spirits, they need to feed on your pain. It will not take you, it will start with your loved ones. It can start with your child. It can start with your wife. It can start with your mother. You bring in strange things into your home without knowing. You don't know what it entails. You don't know what it does. But because you feel people are doing it. People are doing it. Let me do it. Are you people? Are you other people? Are you the same? Data warning, I'll soon be off. Are you the same? You're not the same. So why are you doing what other people are doing? I'm this person, if any trip, you know, you trip me at all. That place where everybody is rushing, that is the place I do not want to go. Because it becomes useless to me. Why is everyone, what's so special about this thing? Hey, the MTA, people should try and rest. Sorry, I'll soon be off because of my data. When I subscribe next time, I'll come online. Let me wrap up this particular one I'm on right now. Because it's the same phone I'll use to subscribe. Let us be very careful. Stop the head mentality. Stop it. Where everybody is going, that is where you want to go because everybody is going there. Have you asked yourself, what are your ancestors will be happy with you? What are your spirit guides will be happy that you're going to this place? What are your spirit guides will leave you? You know, sometimes you go to these places, your spirit guides, your chi has already given you that feeling they don't want to be there. You go to that place, they will just turn their back on you. Oh, you feel you know better. Go and do it. Go and have that experience. They will let you just do what you have to do. They will just watch you from afar. When you finish, that is why you go to afar sometimes. They tell you, you need to, that you're disconnected from yourself. That you're disconnected from your chi. Because you've done things that made them to stay away from you. Do you? When you're done, when you're ready, we continue this life journey together. This is not the way we planned it. This is not where we want you to be. They tell you this, but you do not listen. Please help me share this video. Help me share this video. Help me share this video. They tell you this, but you're not ready to listen. You're not ready. You're not ready. Because you want to do what other people are doing. You want to answer the kind of name. Eriye jekego. Otaliana apiego. Achela ozwa. Dundum yom yom. Uyonkom no uyonkom. Ask yourself, what is the price? Nothing is free. I want you to know, if you don't get anything from me today, know that nothing is free. You pay a price for everything. As you are watching me, you are paying a price for living. Do you want me to tell you? As you're watching me, you're paying a price for living. What is the price you pay? The air you breathe. You breathe in oxygen and you breathe out carbon dioxide. The day you stop giving out your carbon dioxide, that is the day you stop taking oxygen in. Because it's an exchange. The day you stop breathing out your carbon dioxide, that is the day you stop breathing in oxygen. That is the day you die. But as long as you breathe in, you breathe out, you're paying and you're living. You must pay with something. Now, the point is knowing what is the price attached to this. When you check the price, you ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Let's be very careful. The things we do, I know we are always looking for ways to better our lives. We are always looking for ways to do better things, to come out better. But let's not fall into the wrong hands because of our insatiable. Some of you are not lacking, but it's just greed. You get into covenants you know nothing about. Like I said in the beginning, I gave an instance. Don't go doing something you don't know. Some of you have DSTV, you have Sky TV, you have Go TV, you have Star Times in your house. And all these things you subscribe to. Monthly, you pay a price to watch them. You know the package you subscribe to. You know your IUC number. You know your card number. And you subscribe to it. You know what your house. If I ask you what is in your house, you will tell me Go TV. How does it work? You will tell me because you know, you understand how it works. You know the function. But you go, I went to feed my agu, I went to feed my chi, I went to feed this one, I went to feed Okereku Dembaf, I want to feed my I went to feed this. And when I ask you, well, what is chi, what is agu, you don't know. You went to feed what you do not know. Is a feed if can't you see it doesn't work well? It can never go. You do something you do not know. Ignorance is not an excuse. The spirits, they don't know ignore. You are agreeing. It is the energy. Ignorance is not an excuse. Ignorance is never an excuse. They will deal with you mercilessly. You put it on air. So you can decide to feign ignorance for all I care, but just know that it is not an excuse. It is not. If you're going to feed anything, find out what you're feeding. Why you're feeding it. The way you're going to feed it. What it eats. The way it's supposed to eat. Know what you're doing. Seek knowledge. Knowledge is the true power. Nobody can take away knowledge from you. And if nobody can take away knowledge from you, nobody can take away power from you. I told one of my story some time ago. When I was writing WAEC, there was this guy, Ejo, that teaches us mathematics at Otimbu Lesson Center in Enugu. We are supposed to pay 30 naira or 35 naira for 1 hour class. Greetings, Nkudo Clement, Oyemo Wajud, Yakubu Idris. We were supposed to pay 30 naira or 35 naira for each 1 hour. And it was 2 hours. I think the money was 60 naira or 70 naira. When they came to my seat, I wanted to play smart. So I told them I did not have the money, true. I tore the book, the pages he taught. I tore it and I told him, you can tear the book, you can take my notebook. He said it's my brain that he's supposed to take. Because he knows he can take away the book from me, where I jotted things, but he cannot take the knowledge I've gotten. The knowledge of that subject will remain here till I die. He can't take it away from me. But I'm telling you that what I did is not good. I took advantage, and taking advantage is not good. But I'm just using it as an instance. You can't take away knowledge. That is the true power. If you run to grab power first, someone that has knowledge will take away that power from you without you knowing it. So many dibias, so many ezenwanyis, they are no longer functioning in the spirit. The spirit does not recognize them. They are just here answering ezenwanyi and ezenwoke. The mantle, the mandate has been taken away. The powers have been taken away because they have no knowledge and they don't want to. They prefer titles. What are you doing? Let us see. What exactly do you do? What have you done? Let us see. So many. Their powers have been taken away from them. They are no longer recognized. They are now working with something else entirely they do not know. Some of them are not working with indigenous spirits. They are not working with natural spirits. They are working with different spirits that are conjured from different places. Low-level spirits. Spirits that can harm people. They will do the work. Oh. I will tell you this guy and help this person in their business. They will help you. But at what cost? What is the price? What price will you pay for that work? What is the price? What is the price? Can you feel? I want you to understand that everything has a price. Anywhere your spirit does not accept, please. Anywhere your spirit does not accept, do not go there. Do not go there. Help me and share this video. Do not go there. Mhuda Clement, I'm not doing reading. Adema Abuafa on this video. This video is about teaching. I don't know why you're here asking me whether you will make it in Lagos or your village. This is not a video for reading or Abuafa. This is a video for teaching. Then when you find out the price and the cost, you ask yourself, am I willing to shoulder this responsibility? Am I willing to do this? Is it worth it? Some of you do so many things and you can no longer get a woman pregnant. Some of you enter into so many covenants, you can no longer get pregnant. Your sperm is okay. Your sperm count is wonderful, very healthy. Your eggs are okay. You're ovulating properly, but you cannot get pregnant. But you cannot get a woman pregnant. Have you asked yourself the price you paid for this particular thing? Have you asked yourself? Some of you, it will be one sickness in your body. One chronic ailment. In our work, you'll be taking medication for it, but it will never shift. There will never be any change. Have you asked yourself the price that you pay? Some of you, the sickness is in your bodies as a result of where you went to. Places you put your leg in the quest for power, money, money, money. That paper will destroy a lot of people. That's destroyed a lot of people. I love money. I say money is the root of fire. Poverty is the branches, the true, the whole tree, the entire tree, the stem, the trunk. Money is good. Money is good, but don't let money decide how you live your life. Don't let money decide. Don't sell your conscience to it. Don't worship it. Money should be worshiping you. You created it. Don't let it decide how you reason as a human being. Don't let money decide how you live your life or what you do with your life. So I'll be ending this video here. Please share this video. Please share the video. Help me and share. As you share, may the universe bless you. May Annie bless you. May Mmiri bless you as you share. May Ajani, may Ikuku, may Ayawu bless you all as you share. Please don't forget to follow my page. Don't forget to like and follow my page. Don't forget to share this video. You all have a wonderful evening. Yagazielu unu, yagazielu unu, yagazielu woke, yagazielu nwanyị. Okikechebunu. As you're going into the new week, I'm praying for all of you. I'm making declarations and manifestations in your life. I'm praying for all of you. As you're going into your new week, may you be blessed. May the works of your hands be blessed. May the universe bless anything you lay your hands on. You do business, may you make better profits than you ever do this week. Just by coming in contact with my videos, may you be blessed. May you be favored. May everything you touch be blessed. May places where others go and fail, you shall go there and you shall succeed. Because you are a conqueror, you are a victor. Yagazielu, yagazielu woke, yagazielu nwanyị. Have a wonderful evening, you all. I love you all. Yagazie. Please do not forget to share my videos. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to comment. Do not forget to follow me so that you can always get a notification too when I'm live. So you can join me. Have a wonderful evening. Kemesia, yagazielu.